Hi, and welcome to the Camps with Meaning Break the Bank-uet fundraiser.
Welcome from around the world on the World Wide Web. Hello, Africa.
We've got a great evening lined up for you. We'll have videos, we'll have stories, and of course, we'll have music.
Let's get this evening started with a special friend of puppets everywhere.
Fred Penner has been entertaining all generations for over 40 years. What do you know about Fred Penner?
I remember. The cat came back.
You got it. Fred's philosophy has always been, never underestimate your ability to make a difference in the life of a child.
That's a great camp philosophy.
I thought you'd say that. Here's Fred.
Hi everybody, Fred Penner here. I want to share a song with you in support of Camps with Meaning. Right? That's why we're gathered together today. Here's my trusty little ukulele. And this, I think, is probably the most appropriate song I could be singing with you right now. It's called Working Together. Okay? Working together makes whatever you do go a little bit faster. You know that's true. All part of giving and lending a hand, helping each other grow. Look on the ground, look to the sky, learn from the ants and bees. Cooperation's a wonderful word, it starts with you and me. Working together makes whatever you do go a little bit faster. You know that's true, all part of giving and lending a hand, helping each other grow. Maybe it takes more than one pair of hands to get the job done. Your brain is for thinking and figuring out. Two heads are better than one. Working together makes whatever you do go a little bit faster. You know that's true. All part of giving and lending a hand, helping each other grow. Building a house straight and tall, holding the ladder so I don't fall, picking the apples from the top of a tree. Vitamin C, making a dinner for all to share, setting a table shows you care, planting a garden, water and seed, so many mouths to feed. Working together makes whatever you do go a little bit faster. You know that's true. All part of giving and lending a hand, helping each other grow. Working together makes whatever you do go a little bit faster. You know that's true. All part of giving and lending a hand, helping each other grow. Helping each other grow. Helping each other grow. Take care, good people. Until we meet again.
We're here to raise money for Camps with Meaning, but how?
Wow, there's several ways you can do it. You can pay online by clicking the donate button on our website.
You bet. You can also make an e-transfer or pay by.
Or you can do it old school, pay by check made out to Mennonite Church, Manitoba.
That's right. All the details are available on our website. That's campswithmeaning.org.
Enough about money. We're also here to hear about camp.
That is true, but maybe it's not quite enough about money. COVID-19 has made this year really tough for camp. So especially this year, let's think about breaking the bank. To get you inspired to give, to fill up the piggy bank, let's hear from some of our summer staff leaders.
Summer 2020 began with a lot of uncertainty and waiting as we worked at how to do and be camp in the midst of shifting precautions and restrictions. Leadership staff and potential summer staff met a few times over Zoom in spring to begin to build those important camp connections, as well as to try to keep everyone in the loop as we planned and replanned. What the summer ended up looking like was a mix of 5 one-day pop-up camps, 3 staff training weeks, and 2 week-long day camps. We had 13 leadership staff who worked passionately to create a brand new program for our pop-up camps and ran them in 5 different locations. They helped me to train and lead the staff body and ran a safe and jam-packed day camp program as well. The size of the team meant that we had to work hard at communication and sharing tasks. but they stepped up and stepped into all of the things. The uncertainty surrounding summer meant that we had a slightly smaller staff body than usual, but with the need for smaller camp sizes, this turned out to be a blessing. With 8 staff, 19 SLTs, and 7 TVs, everyone was able to work at least 1 week, and many were able to try out both counseling and activity leading roles. The smaller numbers also meant that we could meet on-site for our staff training weeks and send the SLTs on the much anticipated out trip. We spent a lot of time outside on the lawn, so the warm and mostly dry weather was also a gift. We were able to connect with a total of 78 campers in July at our 5 pop-up camps, which took place in Morden, Steinbach, Camp Koinonia, and at Bethel and Douglas churches in Winnipeg. We were even able to connect with some of our ADV campers in Morden and Winkler. In August, we ran 2 day camp weeks at Assiniboia with a total of 81 campers. And while we missed out on seeing some of our older campers and our ADV campers, we are so grateful for the connections that we were able to make and the fun that we were able to have together. Thank you to everyone for your support and encouragement over the last few months, and as we start to look ahead at summer 2021.
Blessed are those children who will trust in God each day, no matter where or why or how or what they're doing. They are like the big trees growing right beside the river, flowing tall and green and full of fruit and rooted deep and strong. We bear much fruit, we fear no drought. Our leaves are green, we take the heat.
My name is Johanna Clausen, and I was one of the Bible instructors at Camps with Meaning this summer. Something we tried to do particularly this summer was to live the spirit of camp. We wanted to make sure everything was as exciting as it could be with the way we delivered and interacted at camp, since the physical space and reality of camp were a little different. We brought this into Bible sessions by emphasizing how the things we did differently were helpful. Our Bible curriculum was growing in God's love, which we explored through the image of a tree, observing how we grow from seeds into big trees with branches that can reach out to others. Something new we did this year was have the Bible sessions entirely outside in the fresh air. It was the perfect curriculum since we were surrounded by trees, which was a wonderful way to learn, despite some of the distractions and changeable weather. I have 2 favorite things that come to mind when reflecting on Bible this summer. The first was something we did daily, which was come up with actions for our Bible verse, Jeremiah 17, verses 7 to 8. It was a way for campers and staff to embody God's promise of love and express the imagery of nature, which connected to our curriculum, in often a very silly and exuberant way. This was a highlight for me because it was an opportunity for the campers to shape the Bible session, as I relied on them to come up with the actions. Whether watching the camp body stand and jump on one leg or shoot their arms out like roots, creating a memory as a group was always special and made me smile. On Tuesdays, we talked about our roots and how those places that shape us, the congregations that shape camp, and the presence of God in our lives are all nutrients we can draw on to grow. We played a game, which was sort of like a quiz game show that we created, called Know Your Roots, which filled that sweet spot of organized chaos filled with excitement, so often found at camp. Besides teaching Bible, I had the privilege of accompanying the younger staff on their SLT out trip in the lakes surrounding Camp Koinonia. It was a week I felt very lucky to be a part of because that area has shaped my life at Camps with Meaning, as I often attended canoe trip weeks as a camper, and because we were unable to work at Camp Koinonia for most of the summer. I particularly enjoyed getting to watch the younger staff grow and being surrounded by trees the week before I taught the tree-themed Bible curriculum. In that space, I was able to reflect on how camp has helped me grow and how I was grateful to be a part of the community in this unpredictable summer.
Blessed are those children who will trust in God each day, no matter where or why or how or what they're doing. They are like fear no drought. Our leaves are green. We take the heat. Blessed are God's children who will trust in God each day, no matter where or why or how or what they're doing. They are like the big trees growing right beside the river, flowing tall and green and full of fruit and rooted deep and strong.
Hi folks, my name is Nicholas Pauls Harder, and this summer I had the incredible chance to work alongside the staff and campers who participated in programming at Camps with Meaning. This season was one of inventiveness, creativity, and challenge, which I was humbled to see our 2020 staff body take in stride. We had the opportunity to create a new program, yet one that fully embodied the tradition that has grown out of Camps with Meaning. Creating this new way of being together was a collective effort, as we began to design a robust and safe system for our program. It became abundantly clear that the summer's ability to continue ultimately hinged on the intentionality and care campers brought with them each day. And bring it they did. Every day I had the privilege to join in as we all tried something we had never done before. I saw campers bring their curiosity as we explored exciting science experiments like egg drop, their enthusiasm as we cheered on our friends at the obstacle course, their willingness to try as we mounted our bikes and set down the trails, and their joy as we paddled along the new lake on a beautiful day, taking in the good creation all around us. There were many God moments throughout the summer, and all were wonderfully unexpected and cherished. Whether that be campers asking to lead crafts because they have an incredible idea for what we should make, or a kind word being extended from peer to peer, along with the invitation to join in on a different activity when the realization set in that we cannot do all the things we used to. With only 8 hours a day during our week-long day camps and only one day for our pop-up camps, we desired to fit in the content of a full week into this limited space. Every day we hit the ground running, ready to cram everything in. Yet we were continually reminded of the importance of the in-between spaces when connections are made. A funny joke at the water station, a lengthy, rich, laughter-filled, and possibly pirate-themed conversation over lunch, or a calm time for personal reflection alongside the flurry of activities are what draws us to camp. This is what enriched my life this summer. If there was one image which best summed up this summer, it would be that of Trish the fish. Let me explain. Trish was a 2-meter-long fish who helped us visualize physical distancing by swimming in between us. She gave us kind, yet firm reminders when we were not being safe, and she went everywhere around camp. Everyone started creating their own ideas of who Trish the fish was, adding in their own part to her story. "Don't squish Trish the fish," we would all say. Trish embodied a sustainable way of being together during this pandemic, infusing intentionality, inventiveness, and fun all into one. That, to me, is at the core of camp, and I am so thankful for it. Thank you.
We bear much fruit, we fear no drought. Our leaves are green, we take the heat. Blessed are God's children who will trust in God each day, no matter where or why or how or what they're doing. They are like the big trees growing right beside the river, flowing tall and green and full of fruit and rooted deep and strong. We bear much fruit, we fear no drought. Our leaves are green, we take the heat. Blessed are the children who will trust in God each day, no matter where or why or how or what they're doing. They are like the big trees growing right beside the river, flowing tall and green and full of fruit and rooted deep and strong.
You're going to love this next musical act, Blue Puppet. Mike Wiebe, not only a talented musician, but also, former Bible instructor, counselor, SLC director, and summer program director at Camps with Meaning, has got a song for us.
Oh, Mike Wiebe!
Hi there. My name is Mike Wiebe. I am a former Camps with Meaning staff on leadership and as a counselor. And camp is one of the most important places in my faith development and in my understanding of the importance and good work of the church. And so, in honor of camp and how much I love it and its music, I would love to share with you one of my favorite songs, Lord, You Searched Me. Sing along if you know it. Lord, you searched me and you know me. You know when I sit and rise. Love lives in my heart most fully. When you, Lord, in me abide. Lord, you have chosen me, you know my soul. Each word that leaves my tongue you already know. Each song of joy a painful melody. Knowledge too wonderful for me. Lord, you searched me and you know me. You know when I sit and rise. Love lives in my heart most fully. You, Lord, you, Lord, me abide. Lord, you watch over me, you guide my way. With every step I take, both night and day. Enlighten every turn and help me be within your truth that sets me free. Lord, you searched me and you know me. You know when I sit and rise. Love lives in my heart most fully. When you, Lord, in me abide.
I love that song. Thanks, Mike.
It's a great song. Did you know Lord, You've Searched Me was one of the first songs written by a group of Camps With Meaning staff who got together just to write songs for camp? And it's going to be in the new Voices Together hymnal.
That's awesome.
Pretty awesome.
And pop-up camps? Man, what will they think up next?
I know. I just keep picturing all these kids spending their whole day at camp outside among the trees and seeing how the tree branches reach towards each other and how we can be reaching towards each other.
Yeah, even in COVID times.
You bet.
And Trish the fish.
Oh, yeah.
That's so great. Don't squish
Trish
the fish. That's hilarious.
Yep. There is a lot going on at Camp Assiniboia and Camp Koinonia, and the pop-up camps were all over the province.
Yeah, it isn't just about summer camp, though.
That's true. Did you know, I'm full of did you knows today, over 6,000 people every year visit Camp Assiniboia, and at least 1,000 every year at Camp Koinonia, too.
That's a lot of people, but this year we got a lot less because of COVID.
It's true.
But there's still a lot happening at camp.
Yep. Next up is a video about what's going on at Camp Assiniboia.
Awesome.
Hello from all of us at Camp Assiniboia. I'm David Hogue, the site manager. Let's take a drive along our newly rebuilt and expanded dike. Along the way, I'll highlight a few things we've been working on. As you can imagine, it's been a very strange and difficult year for us here. Even though we remained open, since the middle of March we have had limited opportunities to host groups. In spite of this, we are continuing to work at building for the future when things get back to normal. Here's the Moose picnic shelter that we moved from Moose Lake in January 2019. In 2018, 3 levels of government invested $1.5 million on this dike. It protects our camp buildings and the neighboring streets from potential flooding of the Assiniboine River. The clay used to build the dike was taken out of a part of our pasture. That created a beautiful 4-acre lake. The day camp program used it this summer to run a kayak activity, and from what we saw and heard, it was a big hit. Next, we need to install an aeration system to keep the water clean, plant trees and grass, add more sand to the beach area, and build washrooms and change rooms close by. There are many other possibilities for further development of the lake. A water slide, a floating dock with a diving board, canoes, paddle boards, and in winter, skating and a warm-up shack are some of the things that we've been talking about. On behalf of Elfriede Braun, Paul and Linda Duick, Jacob Fair, and all the volunteers working hard to keep our little light shining through these COVID days, I want to thank you for your support. We have been tasked with the job of sustaining and nurturing our shared ministry. In all times, but especially in these times, we look to God for grace and wisdom, and to each other for support and encouragement. Thank you for your willingness to give.
Well, that was Camp Assiniboia. Do you want to know what's going on at Camp Koinonia?
Yes, I do.
Here it is.
Hi, welcome to Camp Koinonia. My name is Matthew Heidi, camp manager. Through this summer, Camp Koinonia has remained open to rental groups through the COVID-19 pandemic. We have been doing extra cleaning and limiting group sizes and keeping with all provincial guidelines. During COVID, it seems important for people to have a restful place to spread out and be outdoors. So through the pandemic, we've had an opportunity to do a construction project on the main lodge, which has been needed to be done for a number of years. We are excavating around the bottom of the basement and putting in new weeping tile, basically redoing the exterior of the lodge basement. So we thank you for the support that people have given volunteers through this project, and we look forward to a finished product. This summer, we've had the opportunity to hire Evan Laramie and Mara Sparling as our on-site managers. We're super excited to have them on board, and they've been happy to get to know each and every one of you. Just as a reminder, the Camp Koinonia Inc. is now operated by a local board of Jan McIntyre, Sheldon Dick, Ben Heidi, and Claire Martins. And we're happy to be operating this beautiful facility for Mennonite Church Manitoba. Through this summer, we were very pleased to host a one-day pop-up camp the Camps with Meaning put on, with approximately 30 kids joining us for a full day of activities. Thank you so much for the support that you've given us throughout this past year. And for more information about what's going on at Camp Koinonia, please visit our website at campkoino.ca.
We've got another song for you. Daryl Newstetter-Barg and Kim Thiessen have been singing together since 2000.
Yeah, they're awesome. They've raised over $1 million for MCC over the years.
Yes, they have. And tonight they're going to sing Be Thou My Vision.
Hi, my name's Daryl Newstetter-Barg. I'm here from Winnipeg.
And I'm Kim Thiessen from St. Anne, Manitoba.
And it's an honor to sing for the Camps with Meaning banquet. I've told people often that camp is the place where all the great foundational things were put into practice from, what I learned at home and church and school. And camp is the place where I learned to play guitar and learned to lead singing and learned to love making music in worship. And the leadership skills and everything that goes on there is just so important. So I really hope you will support camps generously at this time.
Be thou my vision, O Lord of my heart. Not be all else to me save that thou art. Thou my best thought by day or by night. Waking or sleeping, thy presence my light. Be thou my wisdom, be thou my true word. I ever with thee and thou with me, Lord. Thou my great Father, thy child may I be. Thou in me dwelling and I one with thee. Be thou my buckler, my sword for the fight. Be thou my dignity, thou my delight. Thou my soul shelter, thou my high tower. Praise thou me heavenward, O power of my power. Riches I heed not, nor vain empty praise. Thou mine inheritance now and always. Thou and thou only first in my heart. High King of heaven, my treasure thou art. High King of heaven, when victory is won, may I reach heaven's joys, O bright and sun. Heart of my heart, whatever befall, still be my vision, O ruler of all. Be thou my vision, O Lord of my heart. Not be all else to me save that thou art. Thou my best thought by day or by night. Waking or sleeping, thy presence my light.
Thanks, Daryl and Kim.
I have always loved that song. I just love how we are called to be people of vision.
Yeah, I have a vision.
What's that?
I'm going to volunteer to blow up that ancient pool.
Okay, wait. Camps with Meaning, we've got a vision and it does not involve explosives.
No. Well, you know, maybe Dorothy can help share what the vision is.
Yeah, I think Dorothy can share the vision and she can also tell us how we can help.
Well, that's good because here she is.
Here she is.
Hi everyone, we're so grateful that you joined us for our fundraiser today. Thank you for watching. We hope that you're enjoying both the music and our stories. Many thanks to all those who contributed in such wonderful ways. The camping ministry of Mennonite Church, Manitoba has been in existence for 71 years. There are so many more stories that we could share. Camp has fundamentally shaped the faith of countless people over decades of ministry, drawing people into a rich relationship with God, each other, and nature. As shown here today, camp continues to be vitally important to people of all ages and all walks of life within Mennonite Church Manitoba and well beyond. This year, because of COVID-19, there have been significant financial repercussions. Most of our rental groups were forced to cancel. These groups account for a large part of our revenue. We also had fewer campers and fewer camp weeks this summer. We've taken a number of steps to mitigate our financial losses, and we can recover from them, but we need support from people like you. So, today we're hoping that you'll give. You can do that by making a donation online, by e-transfer, or by sending a check made out to Mennonite Church, Manitoba. Information on where to mail your check, how to donate online, and how to send an e-transfer are available on our website, www.campswithmeaning.org. We are also hoping that you'll help us by encouraging your friends to give. This event will remain on our website for the next little while, so feel free to forward the link to others. We'd also like you to know that as of right now, the cabins and lodge at both Koinonia and Assiniboia are available to rent to households and small groups. So, if you're looking for a getaway, we have lovely facilities and lovely grounds to explore. Information on how to make rental inquiries are also on our website. Finally, and most importantly, we need and so desire your prayers as we navigate through this time and as we plan into the spring and summer ahead. So thank you for joining us, and thank you for all of your support. God bless.
Well, I guess that answers that question. Now we know how to help and why.
And wow, it sounds like there are a lot of ways to support Camps with Meaning these days.
Yep, and money is a pretty significant way.
I guess that's why they call this event Break the Bank.
That's right. Yeah, we want you to break the bank.
Well, I guess this is it.
What?
It's time to break the bank.
This bank?
Yep, you're the one with the hammer.
You're right. Here we go. Whoa!
Wow, that was an angry shot.
No, not anger. I'm just so eager to get this money out of my piggy bank and into the Camps with Meaning coffers.
Yeah, well, now we're just going to figure out how to get this money donated.
Yep, while I'm figuring that out, why don't you introduce our next musical guest?
All right. Our last musical guest this evening, Steve Bell. He wrote one of the camp favorites that's been sung for years, Wings of an Eagle. And Steve's going to perform that for us now.
Hi, everybody. It's a thrill to be here with you. And part of your fundraiser for Camps with Meaning. I have a deep fondness for camps. It was as a young child, I went to camps every summer, Bible camps. It's where I first fell in love with a young girl, and it's also one of the times that I first realized that I was falling in love with God too. There's something about being away, being out of your normal environment, being in nature, being with friends, where you can sense the depth of the cosmos and the love behind it and sustaining it. And it's just a wonderful experience, deeply spiritual experience. And so, and our kids need them. And so I really hope that you support this endeavor with your funds and with your prayers. Also, just have another connection. My sister Dorothy Fontaine is among you as one of your administrators and your leaders of the Camps with Meaning, and she's not just my sister in the Lord; she's actually my biological sister. And I just got to say, I'm so proud of her and the work she does among you, and I adore her, and so very, very happy to support this work that she does as well. I thought I'd do this one for you. It seems appropriate. As we hope in the Lord, we will gain our strength. We will run for miles. We will stand up straight. We will not grow weary. We will not grow faint. On the wings of an eagle we will rise. As we hope in the Lord, we will gain our strength. We will run for miles. We will stand up straight. We will not grow weary. We will not grow faint. wings of an eagle we will rise. On the wings of an eagle we will rise. On the wings of an eagle we will rise. For our hope is found in the power of God. On the wings of an eagle we will rise. On the wings of an eagle we will rise. You can sing this if you'd like. Na 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 na. 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 For the Lord who is God calls his people home, not to be afraid as we journey the road. Hand in hand we'll be walking with the Lord our God. On the wings of an eagle we will rise. As we hope in the Lord, we will gain our strength. We will run for miles. We will stand up straight. We will not grow weary. We will not grow faint. On the wings of an eagle we will rise. On the wings of an eagle we will rise. On the wings of an eagle we will rise. For our hope is found in the power of God. On the wings of an eagle we will rise. On the wings of an eagle we will rise. Na 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 na. 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 On the wings of an eagle we will rise. On the wings of an eagle we will rise. For our hope is found in the power of God. On the wings of an eagle we will rise. On the wings of an eagle we will rise. On the wings of an eagle we will rise. On the wings of an eagle we will rise. We will rise. We will rise. God bless you.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you for your support and for your generous donations over the years and today.
Special reminder that everyone can share this video with friends and invite them to donate as well.
Yeah, and let's not forget to pray for the camp staff who are working creatively to handle the crisis and the challenges that COVID has presented to camp ministry.
And one final reminder about how to donate. You can pay online.
Or you can make an e-transfer.
Or you can do it the old-fashioned way with a check made out to Mennonite Church, Manitoba.
That's right. Just go to our website, campswithmeaning.org, and you'll find all the details there.
So thank you again, and have a good night.
Here's a final song to say goodbye from the Camps with Meaning staff. The faces you'll see are some of the staff from this past summer, and they're going to sing Go in Peace.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
Yep.
As we go in can we do to heal the broken? What can we do to feed the hungry? Follow the path that Jesus showed us, Prince of Peace. Prince of Peace. As we go in peace. By spreading love, the fights will cease. We will act on what we've learned.
I'm ready. Are you ready, Blue?
Yep.
Yeah. Where are you looking over there? My eyes are.
What are you doing? I can't see anything. All I hear is it's not working.
Okay, it's all good.
No, you sure?
Yeah. You're just. I was trying to make eye contact, but you weren't looking here.
Oh, I can make eye contact with you. I didn't know you were trying to do that.
I know.
Look into my eyes.
Okay. All right, all good.
You want eye contact?
Hi. Thank you. Oh, Blue Puppet. Okay, tell us when.